Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to Barely Grace. My name is Grace. It is afternoon here. Good afternoon, wherever it is that you may be or whatever time you may be watching this. This is my second video that I'm going to post today. I am working through the basic skincare routine steps. I have a video that's already up about the steps. I have a video that is up on step 1, which is cleansers. I have a video that's up on step 2, which is tonics and toners. And this video today is going to be step 3, which is serums. So I'm really excited about today's video. I love serums. I have quite a few different ones. So we're just going to talk about some that I have. And then I think I also have a couple of things on my phone that I'll be showing you a little bit later on in the video. I still have my Doctor Who mug. It has coffee in it. Oh, this is the side that I still have because I'm drinking coffee still. I now also have my water cup. You can kind of see a little bit. This is a Starbucks cup, and I do like that. It's got ice water in it right now. Let's see what else. I can show you this since we were talking about my Doctor Who mug. I also have a tiny doctor with a screwdriver that is on my desk. That's just one thing. I have lots of tiny little knickknacks on my desk. Anyone who knows me from work knows that that's just how I am. Those things make me happy. Self-care is wonderful, and you should find any opportunity for self-care, even if it is just a knick-knack. I also have my book here that I've been wanting to start reading for a while, and I actually started it. I need to get better with reading because that's definitely something that I do consider self-care, but not something that I often gravitate toward. So I hope to get better at that. This is Meg, Jo, Beth, Amy. This is it's nonfiction, but it is kind of I don't want to say a review of Little Women because that doesn't sound right at all, but kind of like some background history on Little Women, on Louisa May Alcott, and how relevant it is even today, why it was such a success, the types of things that we can learn from Little Women, and so I'm really excited to read this book because I love Little Women. I love the story. I love the characters. I love all of the film adaptations. There's been many film adaptations. Fee actually has a graphic novel that is Little Women. And so there's just, I love the story. It's one of my favorites. And so I'm really excited to start reading this. 2022, one of my commitments is to read more books. So without further ado, we are going to get into the serum video. And again, serums are going to be step 3 of the basic skincare. And there's lots of different types of serums out there. There's an article on Curology that is wonderful, kind of like a Serums 101 type thing. So that's a great article if you want to look up some more information on serums. We'll talk some about specific serums, why they're used, how to use them, and just some kind of information as we go along. But there's lots of ingredients, and serums are to target specific things. So some of the serums that I have are going to be to target dry skin. As we've discussed, I have that. Fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not getting any younger. Those are generally the types of serums that I gravitate towards. And there's definitely a serum out there based on your needs. Just ask me, or we do some research, and we can find a serum that's going to work for your skin type. So I will get started with this is a hyaluronic acid. This is Valgene Labs Hydrate Hyaluronic Plus Vitamin B5 Facial Serum. Here it is here. Hyaluronic acid is a wonderful serum. It kind of gets into your pores so that it blocks dirt and things like that. Hyaluronic serum is wonderful for that. A couple of these, I believe, have hyaluronic serum, and it's something that is very popular in a serum. This is a Tony Moly, and we first saw the Tony Moly brand in the cleansers. It was one I actually didn't know was Tony Moly. This is the Tony Moly Moisture Boost Cooling Marine Concentrate Serum. And this is, see, it has a little whale on it. This is a really nice light serum, and it is cooling. It does say that it's cooling. And so sometimes, especially my rosacea, I do sometimes get very, I wouldn't say sometimes, I'm always definitely flushed. And sometimes my cheeks do feel hot. And so some mornings I will do a cooling serum because that feels really nice and wonderful. This is an eye serum, but it's also Tony Moly. It is the Moisture Boost Cooling Algae Eye Serum. This also has the little whale, and this is an eye serum, so you would use it before an eye cream. And you can also, like if you have extra, because again, I'm not about wasting that product. If you have a little bit of extra and you've already done your eye area, I can sometimes go in and do my driest spots because it's an eye serum, don't waste what you have. You can put it in other areas as well. Also, Tony Moly. I have a couple of Tony Moly serums. This one is their retinol eye. It says eye cream, but it is a serum. It has a very jelly-like consistency, and it works wonderful on the eye. And then again, I sometimes will put that in my driest areas. I usually use a eye serum after a regular serum, and that's a good time to talk about. You can use, like, serums are definitely something that you can change, and you can do that pretty easily as far as the product that you're using. So if you have like 5 or 6, or I mean, I have tons of serums. I don't use all of them every day. I could never do that, and I would not do that. You can stack serums like 2, but I wouldn't do more than 2, because if you do too much on your skin in this particular step, it's just not going to absorb. Some of the main ingredients in serums don't interact well with each other, and so they might like cancel each other out. So I stick to one serum. I've never put more than one unless I have a regular face serum, and then I go in with an eye serum, and then I have the extra that I just dot on. So just a quick note on that: no more than 2 serums, because at that point it's just not necessary. This one we talked about in the original video that talks about this basic skincare routine and what all the different steps are. So if you haven't seen that, you can go and watch that. It's on my channel. This is the Neogen Naturals. It is for all skin types. It is Serum in Oil Drop White Truffle. This does not have a scent or a fragrance. Some serums do. We'll talk about some of the more fragrant ones, here in a few moments. This has no scent whatsoever, and it is moisture retaining ability of oil and hydration for an ample packed in it's packed in here. I have no idea what they're trying to say, but it's packed in there. Okay. The Tony Moly, those do have a small amount of fragrance, but it's nothing that is terrible or overpowering. It is a very nice fragrance. I have, I think, one more Tony Moly, so I'll jump back to it. This is the Watermelon This is Watermelon Dew All Over Serum. This is Tony Moly. It's 50% watermelon fruit extract. As you can see, it is down at the very, I'm almost out of this particular bottle, but I do have one more of these. So that's great because I do love this. It is very refreshing. It is a very light serum. It is almost like a jelly type serum rather than a liquid. Some can be liquids and very thin. Some have more of a jelly-like consistency. So yes, this is a very nice serum. I do enjoy that. I think this is another hyaluronic. Yes, this is the This Works Morning Expert Hyaluronic Serum. This Works is a wonderful skincare company. I have several of their products. They make a moisturizer that I very much like. I think we'll talk more about that in the moisturizer video. I think I still have that bottle. But this is a hyaluronic serum. And that also, I haven't used this one, I haven't opened it yet, but it does feel very, it sounds very liquid, and this hyaluronic serum also is very liquid. A couple of the others I've shown you are more of a jelly type consistency. Moving along with the serums, because like I said, I have tons. This is, it's Wet n Wild. It is their pumpkin seed extract, vitamin C, serum, and it says it's a primer serum, but if I use this, I use it in, I have another one that's a priming serum, but I still use these in my skincare routine and not my makeup routine. I don't use these as a primer on top of all my skincare. I use them in the serum state. So this has a very nice dropper here, as you can see. I don't want to waste that drop. This has a wonderful smell. If you like fragrance, it does have a heavy scent to it, but it is wonderful. It's everything that you expect, something that has pumpkin and orange in it. It is absolutely lovely. Wet n Wild did a line at back in fall and Halloween, and that's when I picked this up. I wish I had gotten more because it's not in the store right now. I also have a blush, talking about makeup, I have a blush that is from the same Wet n Wild, and it has a like a skull embossed in the pan, and it smells like pumpkin, and it's absolutely wonderful. I love it. It's one of my favorite blushes. But this is also a very nice serum. It is very fragrant. Moving along with the fragrant serums, this one, it is very nice. I do love this serum. It gives a luminosity to the skin. If you know anything about me, you know I love glittery, sparkly things. This is sparkly and pink, and again, I don't want to lose any of it. It is wonderful. I love the scent of this. It's like a marshmallow. It is a very nice smell, and it is called Farsali, I think is how you say the brand name, Farsali. This is the Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. And this is a lovely serum. I like this. I like to use this when I'm feeling kind of fancy. When I feel like a unicorn, I like to use this because it is called Unicorn Essence. This is something that I will pick up on my more like magical and whimsical days, and if I might be doing my makeup later on. So this isn't definitely an occasional serum, but I do love it. This does feel very hydrating when I use it, and like I said, it gives like a plump luminosity to the skin that I absolutely adore. So it's not an everyday serum, but it is definitely something that I continue to go back to. This is new. This is, I can't see the brand name. I'm guessing it's Derma E or maybe it is Skin Restore. This is a advanced peptides and collagen serum. It is 100% vegan. It is cruelty free. I recently got this as an add-on from Ipsy. I have really enjoyed this serum. It has a small little pump here, as you can see. Nice little nozzle there. It is like a pinkish tint to it. It is really nice. It says formulated with vegan collagen and powerful anti-aging multi-peptides. And this is a wonderful serum. It is very light. It does feel very hydrating. It has peptides and collagen, so it's going to help with that plumpiness. And as we've talked about it in several videos, I like to be plumpy and I like to be glowy, and this is definitely a serum that I enjoy. I have this one here. This is Darphin Paris, and this is a daily rescue serum. And this also has a tiny little, and you can tell it is more of a liquid and not a jelly. This is also a very nice light serum, and I do enjoy it. I have used it. I've used it several times. I think it fell behind my little plastic vanity that I have in the bathroom, and I just recently found it again. So I look forward to talking more about that. And I'm sorry, I look forward to using more of that. And I think that might be all that I brought in here with me. So I'm going to take a look and see what I saved on the phone to talk about, because that is important. I'm going to need that. Check my time here. I'm good. Okay. As you see me look through my phone like I'm crazy. Okay, so I have just kind of a couple of things here that I'm going to just touch on. With serum, what you will generally see is you will have vitamin C, retinol, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and AHAs. And we talked about AHAs and how they are exfoliating. So yeah. Those are the types of ingredients that you're likely going to see in serums. It may also say like antioxidants and things like that. For hyaluronic acid, it helps to increase skin moisture and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So hyaluronic acid, again, I said earlier how popular that has become. The Ordinary has one that I'd really like to have. So hyaluronic acid serums are really where it's at for me because of the moisture and reducing the fine lines. And then another thing, I don't have any more of it left. I wish I did. And I also forgot what company it was, and I hate that. That's why I generally hold on to empties, at least for a while. But for some reason, I guess I didn't hold on to this one, and I can't find it. But I had a hemp, it was a hemp serum, and it was wonderful. It was in a white tube, and it just, I don't know what happened to it. But I do enjoy hemp products. That hemp serum was wonderful. Hemp oil as a serum is good for most skin types. So you don't have to worry about, if you have oily skin, not being able to use it, because most skin types can use it. And what it does is it moisturizes without clogging up the pores. So it's a very clean way to moisturize so that you're not putting junk into your pores. So that's why hemp seed oil is very popular, and it is a great serum. and I wish I remembered the name of that one that I had because I did really like it. It was a very nice light serum. It was kind of like a jelly, similar to the Tony Moly ones in consistency, but it was different. And I thought at first that it was part of this e.l.f. Hemp line that I have. I have like 4 or 5 products from that hemp line from e.l.f. and I thought it was in that, but then when I looked, it's not. It was not. It was not an e.l.f. product. But nonetheless, that is the video on serums. I hope that this was helpful for you. I will also link, in the description box, I will put the link for the article that I was talking about, the Curology article. That's a really nice article. And I will also put the names of all the products that I discussed here. And I want to thank you for watching my video. Thank you for spending some time with me and, having coffee or listening to me prattle on about skincare. Whatever it is that you are doing today and whatever you can do to give back to yourself would be wonderful. And I encourage you to do that. Always give back to yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup.